right, so now it has been a day, half a day passed by. I'm gonna move with my large brush, okay, and I'm just gonna make more layers, many more layers. And the reason why I want that is because I need to find myself again. I find that I lost myself a little bit with like what I really want to do, what really makes me happy, am I doing right? So because I got lost, I'm just gonna try again. And I'm gonna keep using my background still, but I think I'm gonna just do something a little bit more free without being too much into the, oh no, I am lost. Because I kind of want to make things a little bit more lighter, not so much orange and pink up here, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I want to wash that all out. Great, now I have a few colors that I choose. This is definitely not my palette, but this is the first thing that I found. This is how it works in my studio. So I'm going to use these colors and I'm going to just have fun. All right, so I'm just going to remove all the excess of water dripping because I'm going to work on this area here and I don't want the water to interfere, but kind of like how the gesso just goes down this way. But again, you're going to find yourself in trouble because you're like, oh my god, I don't know what else to do, this is not working for me. Trust me, just follow your lead, follow yourself. So I'm going to use a little bit of my brown sienna here, sorry, burnt sienna, and I'm just going to use it as my background here. And I'm going to use a little bit of blue to make it a little bit of greener because I want to make like a greenery scenery so I can add my florals later. That makes sense. So I want to make it like a little bit more earthy, if that makes sense. And again, my background, I'm still going to use it later on, so I don't have no concerns, but I just need to find myself a little bit more of the ground here. That's good, like that. Okay. I might do a little bit here as well. Good. So I'm going to use my pinks now. And again, I want to find myself again to do some florals. And just have the idea of like what I want the florals to be at. Where do I want them to come up and giving me that sensation of like a floral. So the color palette is looking fine, I like. So I'm just going to wipe my hands, the excess of paint on my gloves, so I can keep coming around and mixing things, which is pretty interesting looking right now. Very abstract. Thank you so much, guys, for following along. You guys are awesome. I got so excited when you guys were watching part 1. This is part 2. And you guys were very excited for me to keep showing up because I am awesome. All right, so this is what I can again with my brush. And I just want to make a few brushes out here. I like that, that's cool. Same down here. Like pretty abstract, Now I'm gonna come with my white. Okay. I'm just gonna place it down here just to have a clean slate down here. Just clean. The drips will come again, don't worry. Then I'm gonna get lost. I'm just trying to loose up a little bit. Things in here. And you can see most of this painting is done by my hands and it's looking fabulous. Okay, so see, I still have my magenta showing off in here, which is amazing. I want her to show because it's my favorite color. I think it was the color that I choose for the beginning of this painting. All right, so now I'm going to do a little bit of drips. Same down here. Yeah, that's looking fabulous already. So now I'm going to come with my favorite magenta and I'm going to place it on areas that I might think that I might put a little flower or something. I want to just add that darkness of amazing, beautiful magenta here and there. That's good. Maybe I'll do a bigger one here. Just do a big, yeah. Big one there. Same here. You can see my colors are mixing up a little bit. Don't worry about it. Because then I will come with my paper towel. And I'm just going to absorb all that very quick. And again, acrylics dry pretty fast. So don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just going to absorb that water here. very quick. And then I'm just gonna move things around. There we go. Now we have a little bit more of dryness, so I can actually mix the paint better. And again, I'm gonna add more of my green because I find that it got lost a little bit. So this is pretty. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of like this pretty pinky over here. I'm gonna do the same down here, same around here. All right, so it's time for me to mix a little bit more of that amazing green. Just gonna, you know, put it around areas that I think that might be, you know, like a background floral kind of thing. And with the back of this brush, and I just want to do some splashes, like let's call it, we're making the stems. Okay, making some stems. You can also come over here and get the paint and make the scratches with the paint. I think that's pretty good. Now I'm going to smooth things a little bit, just a little bit on some areas, just to blend some of the colors a little bit with each other. I'm going to do the same over here, just doing the blend. I always have a paper towel here, so I wipe in between, so that way my colors don't get muddy and doesn't look weird. Like you want that. I'm loving this over here very much. All right, just breaking it down a little bit. Just remember, step back. When you are painting, this is what it looks like. You are painting and then you are close like this and you're looking like this. When you step back, you get to see the whole picture. And then you're like, oh, okay, maybe I want to fix a corner over here, or maybe I want to leave it like that. But when you step back, that's when you actually see what are you doing, what's happening. So I personally loving what's happening so much. I am going to do some big florals in here in the center. All right, let's get in there. And again, guess what color I'm going to use? I'm going to use my beautiful magenta. And I just going to create that right here. And then this one I'm going to create it looking up like that. That's pretty cool. And then I'm going to come and just have the other one here. What I'm doing is just like simulating that I have florals, but they are not florals at all. Because it's pretty abstract. But I just want the simulation, the idea of like, you know, something is moving, it's beautiful, it's there. Right? And then I'm going to blend it a little bit, and I'm going to get some white. I'm going to do a little bit of like highlights, just move things a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little spray here and there, just because I want it to really, really look like the stems are just coming down. I'm gonna clean this corner here a little bit more. I'm gonna just put a tiny bit something coming down here. Okay, and then I'm gonna use greens. A little more of the greens over here just coming out. These areas over here again, just to create that sensation of like leaves. I want it to feel like, you know, leaves are just like dripping down from the florals, right? And that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do the same over here. And maybe a little bit of dark in there. It's giving you the sensation of like having those depth there and then those colors coming out. I think it's very cool. Oh, I just removed my gloves. I am done using my hands to paint. And now I'm gonna come with my brush and I'm just gonna, you know, create little guys here and there. Just to spice this situation over here a little bit more. Just tiny bit, not much, just to have something a little bit more than what we have. Just a little bit, not too much. Just to have these pretty colors just popping out from here. So I think this is pretty good right there. Okay. Just want to just keep it like that. Not like things are falling. Just adding some effects here and there. All right, so I think for now she is complete. She only needs small little details that I'm gonna use my soft pastels later, and then I can show you in picture what it looks like. But the majority of the work is done. How you can see, they are pretty much in harmony. I use the same colors. I just have a little bit of a different composition here and there, different sizes. You don't want that floral look. We have it in a big area over here. If you want a little bit tighter over here, you have options to choose from. So I think this tree series has been like very fun to make. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you on my next tutorial.